page anyway.
Wilson's right. There's no way I could have drawn that map on my own.
And maybe it would have helped your case, but we can't show it to anybody because it's gone.
It's not your fault, honey.
Yeah, but I saw it. So did Aaron. What if we went to Hal and we could tell him?
Oh, tell him that you destroyed evidence? He'd love that.
Yeah, well, it's better than letting you sit behind bars for something you didn't do.
But I did do it. I just don't know why or how.
Well, I could go to Hal and I could tell him.
No, you tell him nothing. You listen to me. I don't want you caught up in the middle of this. You promise me you're not going to say anything.
I promise. What about him?
Oh, I won't tell a soul.
Thanks. So what now?
I'll try and dig up some answers. I'll get back to you. I'll be in touch.
Ms. Ryan, Lieutenant Munson will be right with you.
Paul, I didn't expect to see you here.
Thought I'd sit down and have a word with the accused.
Oh, you saw Emily. I can only imagine what she had to say.
You'd be surprised.
It's frightening how a seemingly rational person can have such a dark side. I mean, here she was pretending to love Will, pretending to accept his release from the hospital, and all the while plotting to send him back there. But I know that Hal will get her the best professional help there is.
Actually, Hal doesn't think she needs to see a doctor.
Oh, but Paul, surely Hal knows that after what she tried to do to Will, what she did to Rosanna, she needs help.
And she's getting it. From the most unlikely of sources.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Tom.
Just the man I wanted to see. Save me a phone call.
Regarding what?
Regarding Barbara's status. The paperwork has been filed to lift those restrictions.
What's going on?
Well, she is no longer required to limit herself to house plays. She can come and go as she pleases within a certain radius.
Are you people out of your minds?
Well, the arrangement was officially made to protect her from Rick Decker, and he's been apprehended, so she's no longer bound to those terms that have been adjusted by the court.
Great. That's just great.
She will still be monitored, and there are certain requirements you have to meet, and I have a list of do's and don'ts for you regarding that.
Well, Mother thinks you're really looking up for you. I'm very happy for you. And I'll be watching. See you all soon.
Now, you need to abide by these rules. Privileges will be revoked. They're pretty self-explanatory. There's still going to be a curfew. You're going to have to check in.
Hey.
Hey, there you are. Yeah. I only left about a dozen messages on your phone.
Oh, I must have turned it off. I was doing something.
Was something important?
I don't know. I mean, I still need to do some checking, but I think I may be onto something with Emily and what really happened.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I want to hear everything, but I have something very exciting to tell you first. Yeah. Oh,
Hold that thought.
yeah, you can. Okay. Hey,
Look what I found.
Wow. The car was so quiet I didn't even hear it drive up.
Because I hitched.
Why? Well, what happened to the car?
What car?
Oh, the car I gave him a couple hours ago.
You got a car? Cool. Can I see?
Yeah. What happened?
I drove up to Soldiers Hill, and next thing I knew, the brakes gave out. The car rolled down a hill, and boom. I barely got out in time.
Your brand new car went over a cliff?
You should have seen it. The thing got totaled. No hard feelings, though, right? Hey, Detective Hughes. Let's go.
Hey, Will. Sit.
We got a report here of a brand new car that was wrecked and abandoned out on Route 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we traced the tags to you.
Oh,
And normally I would go straight to your father with something like this, but I figured since Emily was just arrested, Hal's probably got enough on his plate. So I'm giving you a chance to explain yourself. Explain yourself.
I kind of lost control of the car, and it crashed.
Really, because the lab guys kind of think you got out of the car, put it in gear, and intentionally crashed it.
How can they tell that?
Because that is what they do. Is that what you did?
I guess.
And you didn't even bother to report it?
Yes, he did. To me. One of the perks of being the lieutenant's wife, no handcuffs and everybody's really polite.
Right. How you doing?
I'm actually surprised you came back. I mean, even I thought I sounded sort of crazy, you know? Remembering, but not remembering. Breaking into Fairwinds and doing those horrible things to Rosanna. It's like, I know I did it. I know I was there, but I don't know why or how. How can I expect you to believe that?
Actually, I do.
I don't want her here.
Who asked you? Sit down. Will, I just don't think you understand how much trouble you're in.
What kind of trouble?
You purchased the car he totaled?
Yes.
And he told you that he deliberately crashed it?
Yeah, I told her.
Will, you've made it exceptionally clear you want nothing to do with me, but if you value your freedom, perhaps you should stop confessing to the detective. Where does he stand legally?
I can take care of myself.
Well, you better start figuring out how, because you are in a whole lot of trouble.
Why? Because I crashed a car? People do that every day.
Yes, they do, but unlike you, they do it accidentally, and unlike you, they report it, and unlike you, they clean up their mess and have it towed away.
So I'll pay for the charges. What does it cost? A couple $100?
Try a couple of thousand, and we're not even starting with the criminal charges. Excuse me.
Look, Will, I know you're upset with me, but did you have to crash the car? You could have just refused the gift. Why do something so malicious when I was just trying to be kind?
Trying to be kind. Yeah, I guess that really nails it. Because it's so hard to do, because you hate my guts.
No, I don't.
Well, just stop trying to be kind, okay? I know you can't stand me, and then you buy me this car, and...
Just tell me, what?
The car had nothing to do with me. You're just trying to impress Paul. You're trying to make nice to his kid brother, and did you think I was too dense to figure it out?
Do you think that's why you wrecked the car? Because you thought it was some kind of bribe?
No. I ditched the car so you would know that I don't need you. Or Paul.
Tom, that can't be. In today's paper? Well, yeah, I'll check it out right now. Thanks. Honey. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I have to go.
What about the charges against Will?
But I can take care of myself.
You know what? Will, what if there had been children playing at the bottom of that hill, huh?
I checked. There was nobody there.
Well, what if there had been a drunk, you know, sleeping it off in the bushes, or maybe debris had flown everywhere, huh?
I didn't really think about it.
No, you didn't think, did you? But you will make restitution.
To who?
To whom? You can start with Rosanna, and then maybe I won't have to get your father involved.
Will, I can help you.
I don't want your help. I don't want your money. I don't want you buying me lawyers. I don't want your advice. Okay, there's nothing you have that I want.
Well, there's the truth. I can give you that. I'm sorry for getting upset. It's just, it really means a lot to me that you believe me. I mean, my own husband doesn't really believe me.
Hey, don't fall apart on me, okay? We got a lot of work to do. Sit down.
Yeah, okay.
You ready?
Yeah, let's get to work.
Okay, so here's what we know. You were sick or feeling sick when you supposedly broke into Fairwinds.
Yeah, I told you I had the flu or something.
Right, but you don't think you went to a doctor?